Hello besties, welcome back to my channel Sarvani YT. This is Sarvani and you already know that by now, but if you're new, welcome. So as you can see, I have changed my hairstyle a little bit. So
Do you think I'm pretty?
What? No.
So that's all, bestie.
You're gonna call me ugly?
Ignore that. I hear you, bestie. I hear you. You're calling me pretty, right? So today we are going to discuss the book Sapiens, A Brief History of Mankind. It's written by Yuval Noah Harari. So let's begin. So besties, this book is divided into 4 parts and they are the cognitive revolution, the agricultural revolution, the unification of mankind, and the scientific revolution. So today we are going to discuss chapter 1 of the part 1, the cognitive revolution. And the first chapter discusses about the 6 species of mankind. Right, so Homo sapiens were not the only one roaming around Earth. There were 5 other species and they were, let me read it for you from the book, it's very hard to pronounce them. Homo neanderthalensis, Homo erectus, Homo solensis, Homo floresiensis, Homo denisova, and Homo sapiens. Homo neanderthalensis were suited to cold life and Homo erectus were the upright man, and they existed on earth for the longest time, and Homo solensis were suited to life in tropics. Homo floresiensis were dwarves and Homo denisova were found in the cave Denisova, so they were named after that. And Homo sapiens, yip yip hooray, is us who sustained life. So the very interesting thing that this book talks about is how humans can't digest that they are like any other animals. The reason for this is that humans do not have any other species competing with them in the same genre. So they think that they are the chosen ones. So the next important thing that this chapter talks about is the large brains of humans. So brains take 2 to 3% of our body weight and it takes 25% of energy. So when brains developed, what happened to other organs in our body? Basically, we started searching for food more often because we needed the energy, because 25% of the energy was being consumed by our brains, and our muscles atrophied. Basically, our muscles became, you can say, weaker in order to provide the energy and strength to our neurons instead of the muscle cells. The other trait of humans that only they possess is walking upright. And this has its downside, and that is backache, stiff neck, and for women, constricted birth canal. So now let's talk about what humans ate at that time. So this book says we used to crack up bones and eat the bone marrow. Kind of disgusting. But eventually we started cooking, and cooking is related to the decrease in the size of our intestines. Like, because we were cooking the food and didn't need the long process of digesting it, the size of our intestines slowly decreased. And also because our brain was becoming so large, it needed more energy than the alimentary canal, and that is the reason why our intestines basically squeezed into this small packet of highly coiled wires. Let's talk about why only one species is left on Earth and where did all the others go? So there are 2 theories to explain this phenomenon, and they are the interbreeding theory and the replacement theory. Let's talk about the interbreeding theory. The interbreeding theory talks about sexual interest, attraction, sexual drive. It talks about how the 6 species of humans interbreeded in one another and became a single mixed breed. about the replacement theory, it talks about repulsion and causing catastrophe. It talks about how Homo sapiens slowly killed every other species and they became the only existing species of mankind. Yet, we have not discussed about the evolutionary jump of humans to the top of ecosystem. So basically, the evolutionary development of all the animals was very slow basically. But humans, they jumped very quickly to the top of the ecosystem. And this didn't give ecosystem the time to adjust and change, and neither could humans adjust to the current ecosystem. The humans, because of their sudden jump to the top of ecosystem, developed a lot of fears and anxieties, and that made them doubly cruel and dangerous. So that's all for today's video. Bye bye guys, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and definitely share these videos with your relatives, friends, and also enemies. What now?
You're possessive of me?
Okay, so the other chapters, I'm going to explain them in the coming videos every other day. Stay tuned. Bye bye.